there's an inside feeling that you're supposed to follow. And like this life will just keep making that light smaller and smaller and smaller until you get so lost that you
don't know the way anymore.
And you just play it safe.
Yeah. Like I liken it to the 3-2-1 moment. So most people when they jump in or like they're about to do something, I do this when I'm about to jump into really cold water.
Yeah.
I'm like I try to hype myself up and then eventually I never end up doing it.
Yeah.
And then you just gotta stand there 3-2-1 and just turn off your brain for a second.
Yeah.
And let, in your case, your skills and the stuff that you know about yourself and your passion for music completely just, you put him in the driving seat, and that anxious Brandon, you put him in the trunk and you lock him in there for the duration of the show.
Yeah.
He can come out tomorrow, but not during the show, right?
Yeah. And I think one really good piece of advice too is like your music and stuff does not have to be perfect when you're at this point. Just put your shit out there as it is and go perform.
Straight up.
Like fuck your ego and like your insecurities, just do it. Because first of all, they're not going to notice unless it's really bad. And you have to put yourself out there and like just be what you want to be, not what you are.
Or what you're expected to be.
What you're expected to be.
Yeah.
Because even with your own mindset, not just like an audience expects you to be this way, because there's expectations about yourself that you have. Just like whatever that dream is, just be that person and just fight for it. Because there's an inside feeling that you're supposed to follow. And like this life will just keep making that light smaller and smaller and smaller until you get so lost that you
don't know the way anymore.
And you just play it safe.
Yeah.
Like even with yours, like maybe you expected yourself to just DJ and now you're making music and now you're trying to put your voice on it. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
To tackle your point of your music doesn't have to be perfect. That's so true, man.
Yeah.
It's because as musicians, like we've produced music together before, it's like we're always trying to make it as perfect as possible. And I think this is a really big thing for all the musicians and almost any creative out there.
Yeah.
Is perfection doesn't exist.
No.
In any form of the word.
No.
And realistically, it good enough in your own head. I'm not saying that you have to make subpar stuff, but realize that most of the stuff that you're going to be making is in your eye.
Mm-hmm.